And on today's episode, we are looking at the brand new Solar V1.6R BOP. Hey, how's it going everyone? And thank you all so much for joining me on today's episode. If you are a new viewer, you see the red box that says subscribe, go ahead and click on that, hit the bell, turn all notifications on. That way you will always be notified whenever I post a new video. And for all of you who are subscribers and keep coming back, I cannot thank you all enough. You all are awesome and you just make my day. So this guitar was announced a few months ago, and ever since it was announced, I have been so stoked for this. I never thought I would actually get my hands on it, but we have one here today. This guitar is actually one of their B-Stock models, which I could not believe. If you are unfamiliar with that, sometimes the factory has a little bit of a default or there's some kind of dings and cracks in it. And so Solar Guitars, they just go ahead and list it if it seems like it's salvageable underneath their B listing items. And that's what this thing was. And when I got it, I looked for the default that was in it and I couldn't find it. So the way that today's video is going to go is that I have a very special demo prepared just for you all. It's my first demo and mix I've ever done. So take it for what that's worth. I'll go through the specs and give you guys my honest opinion on what I think about this. So let's go ahead and get into the mix right now. So what did you all think of that? That is the first time that I have written, recorded, and mixed a demo for any of my videos. So please tell me your honest thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Now on to the specs. Alright, so now I'm just going to go through all the specs real quick. I'll get some close-ups on some of these things so that way you kind of know what I'm talking about. And then I'll give you my honest opinion and thoughts about some of these features. So first and foremost, we have solar locking tuners. We have a graphite nut. We have a one-piece roasted maple neck. We have side lumen inlays. We have a 25¼ scale length with stainless steel frets and super jumbo frets. The only inlay is on the 12th fret, which is the Solar logo. The body is a swamp ash with BOP on it. And for the pickups in the neck, we have a Duncan Solar dual rail paired with your Duncan Solar pickup in the bridge. We have an Evertune bridge, a 3-way switch, and a push-pull volume knob. It also has strap lockers in the back as well. Alright, so now all that's over, I'm going to give you guys my honest opinions and my thoughts about this guitar. Now, before we do that, just remember, this guitar was built on Ola specs, not mine. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about are the pickups. When I saw this guitar, I was like, man, if only it had Fishman pickups, this one would have been like perfect. However, these pickups, this set, does not sound bad by any stretch of the means. They do have an aggressive tone and growl to it, which I really do like. However, because it is the dual rail, you can't easily swap them out for another set of humbuckers or Fishmans or any other kind of active pickups. You would have to actually grind out this wood in order for that to fit. All right, so now let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the Evertune bridge on this thing. Now, for some players, this is going to be the biggest hurdle when it comes to some of these guitars, and that is because of the way that the strings sit in their individual saddles. So palm muting is going to be a little different compared to your normal hip shot bridges or hardtail bridges. Now, I'm not sure if I'm a fan or not because I haven't restrung one of these things just yet. I do see that it does string through the back, and there is an instruction manual on how to tune it and how to string it, which isn't the best thing. If you do look into Evertune bridge, just go on YouTube. As of right now, nothing can beat my Legator Ghost. That thing, it's just that fast for me to change the strings, tune, and it's good to go. One of the other things that I really do like when it comes to roasted maple necks are these blacked out inlays. If you have seen Fluff's baritone, where it's just a nice black body, roasted maple neck, and black inlays, every time I see that, it just looks perfect. It makes sense. I like the aesthetics that it brings. So with Solar going with this blacked out inlay, I really do like that. Now to something that really concerned me, aside from the Evertune bridge, about this guitar, and that is the Swamp Ash BOP, or the black open pores. As you can see, it does have the wood grain in there, and I was concerned that as I was playing, I would feel that rub or that grain against me and it would distract me. However, do not fear, don't let that be a hindrance from getting a guitar that has an open pore or swamp ash body. You really cannot tell that it's there unless you are purposely looking for it. All right, everyone, well, that is going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button and share this video with at least 3 of your friends. And if you are a new viewer, please do consider subscribing. It just means the world to me. And until the next time, I will see you all again later.